Welcome, Taurus. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing your reading. It is for the middle of December 2024. It is the 8th of December today. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Welcome to anyone that is new to my channel. So it is an extremely stormy weekend in London. I have barely slept, but you know, I gotta get on with these readings. I do not like wind. I don't know why. I find it very disturbing. I hope I'll make it through the end of the year. I'm just kidding. I live in a high rise and yeah, it's very, very, very loud. So if you hear something, you might not, it's just me. I hear it all. Anyway, Taurus, let's dive into your reading now. And I will be done shuffling and waffling. I will also be drinking my coffee. I might need quite a bit of it this morning. I'm going to look into a person that is showing up in your energy at this time, Taurus. What are their feelings, intentions, what's happening in their surroundings, your feelings, intentions, what's happening around you, and overall energies and the most likely outcome. So, we'll do this and let's start your reading. Right, celebration, time out. So maybe you met this person at a gathering, or when you used to, or when you are communicating. I don't know if it is to do with any kind of festivities, or can be simply be that if you're using social media, you connect with this person after someone had a drink. There could be a difference in culture as well, and you might have met this person in a social event that could have been by coincidence as well, or you were introduced from a third friend. So there's three people here. And now I see that overall energy is a time out, maybe not for a particular reason. Maybe you haven't even spoken about it. You might not even know what's going on in each other's life as well. But yeah, there's been a timeout, but there is a timeout nevertheless. The person that you're dealing with, they feel sad that they aren't in touch with you for sure. Maybe this person also have something to do with their home situation, third party situation, or it can also be a loss of some kind that has happened to this person that they are healing from with the temperance. They do miss you again. I see this person is thinking about you. They do look at your social media perhaps, or they ask people about you. Maybe you used to work together, or maybe you used to have common interests together. They're wondering where the Taurus go. Now, perhaps in what happened was that this person, maybe they didn't take the connection seriously, or that this person was in and out. Maybe that was the energy. We'll find out here. I definitely pick up a strong healing energy around this person, Taurus, with the Judgment as well. It's like, oh, I have feelings for Taurus. I know maybe this didn't get off the ground, but I have feelings for Taurus, and I want to contact Taurus, but I need to wait for the right moment. So I do see here that they are sort of waiting by the phone, or waiting waiting by your door, waiting at the venue, waiting somewhere. They're wondering where and when and what event needs to happen in order for them to connect with you. Maybe they hope that during Christmas period, maybe they can see you somewhere. It's like this person is waiting, hoping that there will be an opportunity to connect with you. Now, they are heartbroken when it comes to this you. They are heartbroken that you are the one that got away, I feel as well. So let's see here. This person, they might be someone that is difficult to understand, right? They might know that there's sort of, you're judging them, or people are judging them, maybe in their surroundings as well, for something they have or haven't done. Maybe this person, is easily misunderstood. Perhaps they are an introvert, or they seem like an extrovert. Like, it doesn't really add up, like the way people see them and how they feel might be very different. But there's possibilities here of an ego being in the way when it comes to the judgment, because judgment is kind of, okay, here is everything out in the open. Maybe this person had a fragile ego and they tried to protect their ego, and hence why they ended up being quite sort of coming across as a player, because they didn't really open up as well, I feel. Now they know that they can't sort of just wait for destiny to bring the two of you together, and maybe their ego was hoping for that. I feel this person as well, like, again, they could be stalking a little bit, like they are sort of or in denial that they are looking for you. I feel here, Taurus, like this person is yeah, they could drink a bit. They could have some really bad habits that really slows this person down. There might be a codependent relationship as well. Like this person, like they might have, you know, their priorities is not really in check when it comes to, it's like their image could be so important, so therefore, because their image is so important, maybe they don't look the same, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe this person have a child, they don't want to show anyone they have a child, for instance. Something to do with their ego here. I feel, but with the Temperance, there's been healing, and this person, maybe they could also be in a toxic work environment as well. Maybe this person had a toxic family member, maybe narcissistic family member, that's for a few, but I feel that they are, and they could also be a workaholic maybe as well, or they're too caught up in status. So if they don't have the, you know, it's like, oh, they haven't made a certain amount of money, or they don't feel they have the success they are striving for. So then they, you know, they will rather lose out on in love. I feel that this person, again, there's something to do with their priorities, and because they have this ego, and because their priorities were wrong, I feel like that was a showstopper here. But you know, this person, they cannot get over you. They dream, think, feel you in their energy, in their soul, in their heart. Some of you might have Pisces in your chart, I'm getting. So it has to do with this person is like the way, it's like they think they know it all, and then realizing they don't. They are scared of, like they will be looking out to, or not to be judged, so they will sort of, I don't know, hide, or it's like they feel like they have to hide until they reach a certain success, or there's some kind of shame around them. I don't know, like this person, I just feel like they could just have some bad habits, I feel, as well. I don't know, with this person, it's I feel they're just a little bit immature too. I'm not seeing that they're playing games. I feel they might be a little bit immature, like, so their image is a bit uptight, I feel. Now, like with you, if there's been a separation, and it's likely with the Four of Swords as the overall energy, but it doesn't have to be. Or maybe if you work together or something like that, they feel like, oh, can they not speak to you because you work together, or is there a reputation, like they could be paranoid about there being a gossip or something like that, something that's kind of silly. I think this person, again, the way they think is not, it's kind of a bit childish, I feel. Now, they see or they feel that you are their destiny. They feel like this is fated. They feel that, okay, there's got to be a new beginning. This can't be it. So their intentions is to heal from the Ten of Swords. So if there's been a break, there's been an ending in the past, and whatever the reason, they want to heal and just move on from that. And they hope that there can be a new opportunity to connect with you, Taurus. They really, really hope there's a new opportunity. Yeah, basically. So it's a new day, a new dawn, basically. Yeah, it's repeating. They might have Sagittarius, or something will happen in Sagittarius season. They might have Aquarius, Libra in their chart. Maybe Capricorn is coming up as well. All right, so let's dive into your energy. So it is possible that you and this person, you've been in a long-term relationship in the past, or you discussed a long-term relationship, but then this person, maybe they went back to old habits. They said, oh, I've changed my ways, and then clearly they didn't, because they come up as someone that is immature, someone that is restless, someone that say, you know, want to heal, or maybe say they're healed or trying to heal, and then it's just BS. They are not, and then they're being judged. Maybe they've been hiding under a rock. Hope their reputation will fall apart, basically be removed from their name. So, well, Taurus, I do pick up a very nice energy. You are working hard at the moment, looking for opportunities. I do see abundance coming in. You might be sort of investing in either, like this could be you looking at getting either a mortgage or car, renewing a car, maybe renovating your home as well for Christmas. You want someone, I see here, Taurus, that you want a relationship where you can have a home where you want the same in this home. Like you might want a home that is like you have a farm even with pets, or you just want a home where there's a lot of activity indoors, where you can explore your hobbies, where you can have your pets, where the two of you have the same interest and you invest and work. So I see that you have a home situation at the moment where I think it's like your home is like both your playground, your work, your, you know, for children, for pets, like it's a lot, like for gym even. So I see that that's what you want, and there is a relationship coming in here where you can get, you know, you can invest together, and it's you know, very like colorful, and you know, it has the practical as well as the passion and the soulmate union here. I see that. But you know, maybe this person live on a distance. You discussed you know, something about, you did discuss this future, and then there was like this heartache, and you know, for some of you, it might not, it's like something could have happened to this person as well, where it wasn't like they had to make a move, like they looked at as I'm just going to drink some coffee, sorry, so I can speak a bit better. I'm being lazy, not switching off the camera while I drink. Anyway, something could have happened in their close family that they didn't want to share. This person might have toxic family members, or it's like in a difficult surroundings where they felt like unsupported. It's like this person could be immature because of the way they've been brought up, toxic or not, but it's like they always have to look after themselves, and maybe there's something about missing out on, okay, you should be able to have people around you where you speak about everything, where you can get support, but this person can be the type that does the cut and run in a way, or they can also misinterpret things a little bit as well. It has to do with their upbringing, just a limited mindset a little bit, and also afraid of being judged here. Something about their image and ego, and I feel it has to do with an experience that this person haven't gone through either as a child, or something to do with love, that is like, oh, they're super sensitive, and they're like, I don't want to have anything, I don't want anyone to know that I'm heartbroken, I don't want anyone to know that someone, like there's something about their ego and relationships here. Now, Taurus, I do see the Lovers, and I feel that you are making choices that are, well, close to your heart in terms of your career, your passion, trying to find a balance between your heart and your work-life balance as well. Finding out, okay, a bit about your future. So in terms of long term, you might even be sort of looking at plans like, oh, when I retire, how should my life look then? Maybe you're really thinking far ahead. For some of you, it's like you're thinking 10, 20 years ahead for some of you, and you're finding that, okay, this is where I want to stay in my life, this is where I want to grow old, or something like that. Or, you know, something about, you know, you might be 20 and then 10, 20 years, you know, then you know, that's, you're going to be younger than me, and yeah, you'll live in London City, but I should flee clearly to more quiet place. No, but I see that you are, yeah, you're just really seeing yourself what your life should look like and what you want and what you're manifesting for you to have a holistic, beautiful life that is balanced, that has all the ingredients. And it makes you feel really good. I'm picking that up. It's like you are not living it up to destiny and saying, well, maybe if I bump into someone and maybe this person will shape my life, but if before I meet this person, I have no idea where I'm going. So I see that you are taking your life is in your control and you're saying, okay, this is my life here now. Okay, maybe I want someone with children or without children or whatever you want as a missing, family member, which could be a spouse or partner or, whatever the case may be for you. And I see that you are drawing out like what your life, what you have, I can't even speak today clearly, and what you want in order for you to live a fulfilling life. And you feel like, okay, I enjoy being independent, but I'm also open to love and learn about someone else and their culture. Maybe you are more open to meet someone from a different culture and you feel that this blended family is what you want. I just see here that you have it's a really beautiful energy, Taurus. Like you are not leaving everything up to destiny. It's almost like you are painting your life, your future. And as you paint your life and your future, it becomes more and more colorful here. And you are just realizing something that maybe others don't realize before later in life. And you could be very young even. And it's like, wow, I really can be in control of my own destiny and my own happiness. I don't really have to depend on one person to come in and then add the colors for me. I can myself fill out the colors. So I see that, it's like your life is really taking a new path, a new direction. And every day it seems to be something like positive that you are drawing in because of this new way of thinking even. And it's like a refreshed view on your life here, Taurus. Someone, there is definitely someone that is close to your heart for sure. With the lovers, there, when you meet this person, you know who they are. I mean, you know who this person is right now, perhaps as well. So with the Ten of Swords, I feel that a person you did discuss or did have, well, if you were dealing with a Capricorn, perhaps, if you or an earth sign, maybe you see this as, okay, I have to let this go. There is one of my paths here. Maybe I accept that I let this go and I'm ready to move on here. So there could be a Tower moment as you step out of maybe one type of relationship or a situation here. I do feel there is one person here that's very specific if you're dealing with a Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it looks like someone here showed their true colors. This person was manipulative, emotionally manipulative. This person said a lot they didn't follow through with, and they could have, again, hurt you, and they could have hurt your family, and they could have, brought, black and white colors into your colorful life here. And I see that you are throwing like someone out of your life here. I do feel there is a person here that you will choose between this person and someone else, or you will make that tough decision and say, okay, that Tower happened for a reason. I'm going to explore a new path here. So for those of you that were in a relationship, I think that you are picking up the pieces after that relationship, and you are picking up the valuable pieces for you, like the ones that is dear to your heart, and then you're fighting for that. And now, like, you're starting to see things come to light with a star. It's like hope, faith, love. You even feel it's like, wow, I can have it all right. It didn't look that way at some point because I had to let go of one of my option. It's not really an option, it's one of the parts, but actually I've just and actually, interestingly enough, here you have So this card, so there's three, obviously the three of wands, but you know, see this person here, she's holding the other side, and maybe it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna change sides here. I made a different, I'm making a different choice. Maybe you wanted that all along, but you sort of remained in a relationship, or there's something that was delayed. I would say that you could be coming together with an air sign, or they have strong air element in their chart, or maybe you have air elements in your chart. I am picking up Libra and Aquarius energy here. So your intentions is to say, look, now this could be you being single, freeing yourself from the old way and the old structure of the type of setup you used to have. So let's say if you have, okay, if you, I can't even speak. Oh my goodness. Sorry, bear with me. Taurus is one of those mornings. All right. Let's say Taurus. Now there's going to be quite a few Tauruses watching, but let's say you wanted to live in a countryside with 2 kids and a dog, and you know, you want an hour commute to work, and you know, yeah, you had a certain setup, and maybe you're already there, but then like this relationship or this, you were never really happy there. Maybe you actually got it, but you know, you were with a person, you fell apart, but you sort of, it's something about like, you're like, yeah, well, I still have the beautiful home. It's still like, you know, maybe I've chosen it, but it's just something about, you're like, I always wanted to stay just here. And you're starting to think, why did I really want to stay here? Even if it was your idea, you're like, no, I should choose another path. So you could be like, and for a fixed sign, that might be quite unusual. And you are like, maybe I thought this is what I wanted. There's suddenly another destination that shows up, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize this area looks very nice. I thought I might have heard about it, and I might have thought, no, that's not for me. But there is this like, with the judgment is like, oh wow, yeah, there's like definitely a big change. I mean, maybe you wanted to live in a flat, then now you live in a house, or you live in a house, now you live in a flat. It's just something that you were like, I'm definitely going to this setup that's perfect, exactly like this, I chose it. But now you're like, no, it's more than that. I want something different now. So there is a radical change that is coming with this tower, how it's like you're painting a new picture, and it's giving you a lot, like bringing you a lot of happiness, and it is refreshed like outlook on life, and you're like, oh, I can do this, right, the 8 of Pentacles, you're putting the work in, but you feel that you're putting in the work, and your passion is coming to life, and you feel life, you feel that right, now I'm on the right path. Now I'm truly on the right path. And as you decide and things, you see the structure, you start building your house, your home, your future, and with this justice, and you feel like, oh, finally I'm getting my justice. I feel the happiness. I have this aha awakening that I can be happy like this now, happier. And you are, it's sort of a blessing in disguise what happened in the past with this tower, with the structure. It was like, so maybe the person that was in and out of your life, they could have triggered it, but even like the structure you could have had with someone else, but it's like it escalated. So usually a tower, the aftermath is bringing something else, and that's where you have the spiritual experience coming into play. So there is a significant period of rest, rejuvenation. You are sort of saying, right, it's like almost holding your breath, but knowing that you made the right choice. You made it, you done it, and in your heart, you know, and you feel there is someone here that feel you. They feel you. You might not have spoken to them in a while, and that's where I feel this person here is coming towards you. All right, and They might have experienced something similar. If it's not with you, there's been a heartache, there's been someone toxic, there's been this person. I see more that there could be a work situation that was very toxic, maybe as like a family to them. And from your side, Taurus, it could be that it's like the whole structure around you falls down and you're like, okay, if I'm going to rebuild it, I might as well build it somewhere else. And I see something happen with them. There's a betrayal, maybe in a family or just a workplace, something that's close to their heart, but they've been saying it's close to their heart just because they're holding on so tight. Maybe gives them some kind of security, but actually within this, when they're with this limited mindset in this workplace, in this family, like they're realizing that, gosh, there's a lot of toxicity within this environment. So the two of you are tearing down the structure and rebuilding it, but in a different way. And I see that this person here, they want a new family, and hence where you come into the picture here, in a big way, Taurus. So yeah, and it's making the two of you very happy. This is a new beginning. Yeah, building a family, rebuilding a family, rebuilding your happiness here. We have, again, here the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel here that the two of you, yeah, what I see here, Taurus, the two of you coming together, you are helping each other grow and become the best version of yourself, the person in the setup, work-life balance, and the environment. You might relocate. This person might change their work altogether. Like the two of you, when you come together, you will know that you are the right fit, because it's like you both start seeing exactly what it is you want. Like you're blending your families, you're blending your ideas as well. Yeah, it's just, it's working. And you might be from with the Two of Cups, right? It's often from, and we have here again the Three of Cups. It's like you could be from different cultures, and others wouldn't put the two of you together. They might say like, what? I'll never see you with someone from that culture or that age or that. No, but it does work. So because the two of you are meant to create a future together, you are meant to blend your families. This could also be very sort of unconventional. So, you know, it's not the standard two people. Now you get together, you have a baby, you have several babies or kids, or, you know, it's like they could have a child. Or they have someone like they're looking after, for example, here, I feel, and you could have a child, possibly a dog I'm picking up from a different, like from another relationship. And it's like when you meet, it might feel sort of very organic, like for you to sort of, okay, this is my situation. They are saying, oh, this is my situation. And it sort of work. And if someone would have told you, like maybe last year, like, oh, you're going to be with someone with this setup and they want this, you would have said, absolutely no way in a million years. That would never work out. That doesn't work for me at all. I would not be happy this way, you know. But that has to do with the limited mindset. And that could even be this person more than you, because they are very sort of, no, they could be very sort of caught up in their image. Like they could be very much, okay, I need to have this particular gym, I need to have this particular hairdresser or something like that, or there's something about their image that it really doesn't make sense. It's an excuse, really. And the two of you together, it seems like you are just moving away from limiting beliefs altogether. And possibly there is a divorce or financial settlement is going to be reached here, seeking balance and fairness. And celebrating after this settlement have been accepted, and that's sort of the release. So it looks like, okay, in this person's work environment, there could be, for example, like there is someone that's like don't want to collaborate or don't accept them making this change. But you know, they won't really do anything. Five of Wands is like bickering ego. So there's something about someone around them bickering with them. But I just see when the two of you merge here, when you unite, Taurus, I really see that, like, it's like you will know, just because you just feel very comfortable in each other's company. You know, we have the three aces here. the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of love, there's a lot of abundance you share as well, a lot of passion, happiness, and you're coming together at the most perfect time, because it's after the Four of Swords, which means that, on your side there's been clearly a settlement, like a new lifestyle. You're sort of getting finding your bearings about your new vision as well. And this person here is that maybe detaching themselves from a very much of a limiting belief. Maybe this person didn't want a family, or they were uncommitted, or there's something about them like, oh, you know what, I'm going to release that here. I feel this person will reach out to you in Sagittarius season, and you will both feel like it is the right time to connect here. And it says don't give up hope. So they hope that you will connect with them. You hope they will connect with you. I do pick up that both of you are your better version. Now, I don't know if you know this person already, because I'm not necessarily sort of reading about a past person here. But, the way they feel you are destined, and they feel that you are the person they want to be in a relationship with. They have a child, potentially 2 children, or they want 2 children. So yeah, it's very much like the case of it's meant to be here, Taurus. So yeah, calling in your soulmate. Releasing an ex, so 1 or 2 of you have a past relationship here, and it is a relief. So there's definitely here a choice when it comes to the heart, attraction, unexpected income. Yeah. So there is definitely here with the Justice that there is a divorce, or there is a settlement for sure. That's here. That has to be laid to rest, and you're going to feel in the near future, Taurus, that many things will be going your way. You might be seeing it already. It seems like your luck is looking up. You're also going to feel a bit more like, oh, I look forward to the future in a different way than before. It's almost like you're making plans unconsciously, subconsciously, that you are making it with someone else, but it's almost like the star is leading you to this person, but you are doing it in such a way that you are independent, but it's like that before you meet the one kind of feeling. I pick up here, before you meet your twin flame soulmate, they usually say there are signs and synchronicities that will show up, and it seems that for both of you it's like you both feel like very optimistic about, like it's kind of feeling different about the future than you did before. It's almost like your mind is subconsciously making plans for the 2 of you, but you are making plans each to your own. But the star is always saying that, hey, I'm over here, I'm blinking basically. It's kind of giving you this hints that, hey, I'm over here, don't forget about all your dreams. Make all your dreams come true. Don't it's like, okay, if you're going to make a change, if you're going to think positive, go for it, don't hold back on your dreams. Now is the time, and that could be the thing. Like, you might be sort of you might feel like, oh my god, suddenly I'm like visualizing like, oh, I'm gonna live like in a massive villa in this different country, or like you could have these kind of visions, and you're like, oh, that's a bit. I usually tend to dream realistically, for example, and then you might laugh to yourself and you feel like, well, that's not going to happen. So, but you might have these kind of visions that is unusual for you, but it's not unusual because it has to do with you and this person coming together. It's a lot of healing energy here, and it's beautiful energy. And speaking about the subconscious, we have the High Priestess. So yeah, the High Priestess is here also saying that, okay, do listen to your higher self, do listen to your subconscious. It's just, well, it's not something you should disregard, basically. Why is the devil here? It can also be a new romance. I mean, there's also, there is someone finalizing a relationship here. That's what I'm getting strongly. We have the Two of Pentacles underneath the deck. And I did see a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, okay, there is a person here that has to wait out. Like there is a judgment being passed. This could also be with this person might have a business with someone. There's something about a tricky financial situation here, because someone is thinking with a scarcity mindset. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius with Pisces in their chart, it's something about this person might have, it's like someone put the wool over their head and now they have to find the way. It's like they might be, they have always just gone for like maybe a timid, childish relationship, all right? And it can be this person have like the people around them, they always say to them, now you're too old now to be in a relationship, and you're too childish, you are too inconsistent, you're too this, you're too that. And it kind of did knock this person's confidence, like what's wrong with them kind of thing. And I just feel like this person have sort of, it's taken them a while to get that wake-up call to maybe why they're single or why they're in such situation. I don't like, yeah, there's like some information they're finding out by themselves. They're like, you know what I mean? Like this person is like, they're starting to see the reality around their home situation here, and they're releasing that. So that's obviously an extended reading. I'm not doing that at the moment, but I see this person have, like, there's someone have pulled wool over their head since they're young. And it seems like throughout their life, this person have kept, they are someone that's very sweet and innocent, but they could have been scapegoated. And even this person, like scapegoat, it can also be like someone that's like a comedian almost, but they laugh at their own mistakes, but there is an environment around them that is always blaming them for everything. And it's like they could have been sort of living under the thumb of someone that is pulling those strings, where they just sort of always get the shortest straw. Maybe they sort of, it's like, oh, well, your punishment for not, your punishment for not, or doing something wrong. Like, it's almost like they have always listened to authority, or that could be a parent, that could be a boss, or that could be a friend. They've always been, there's been something toxic around them, dysfunctional around them. And they might have always said, oh gosh, I'm a hopeless case scenario, and they could have a drinking problem, they could have some kind of problem, but it's because someone have always told them that they're useless in some ways. At least it's not everyone, but at least someone that is sort of the person they look up to. And that structure is falling apart here. Yeah, that's what they're waiting for, this judgment call. Yeah. So I feel here that, yeah, this person has been judged. They've gone against their better judgments, yeah. But they've gone against healing, and they've gone against closing a chapter. But I do see here that there is another relationship for them, and that other relationship is with you. Now, I am not saying here, Taurus, that, you should be with someone, because if they're like the worst person in the world, you should trust that they will change for you. No, I don't see that. I do see that you will already know if this person is good with you. That's what I'm saying. It's not like if you have experienced this person like causing the tower, then it could be linked to a past person, because your future person that comes in after healing, that is you choosing the person that is right for you. But for many of you, you're choosing this person, they are choosing you, but both of you are coming from a bit of a sort of dynasty. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe, yeah, this person was scapegoated and they were like, you are, you know, it's something. I do see here this person have been judged. They could have had bad habits, but it has to do with their environment. And if they get out of the environment and if they heal, which is showing up here, this person will put that behind them. If they do not, they will not even come into contact with you, I see, because they will be stuck exactly where they've been all along. So this person have here an opportunity to move away from all this and start a new future. And same with you here. So I hope this resonated for some of you at least. Please like, subscribe, and have a wonderful week ahead, Taurus.